over Wembenyama. How did Curry even see the rim? GP2 a third opportunity. Steph relocate. Got a three! Gary did it again! Back-to-back 0-5 rebounds.
Hello everybody, Eric Apricot here. Let's watch the thrilling end of the Warriors-Spurs game. This play starts with Steph setting this back screen, which lets Jimmy zoom over and post up. It forces Steph's defender to switch to Jimmy, and now the Warriors do what they call a gaggle action, which is Steph setting a pin down for one cutter, GP2, and then Steph's immediately going to get another screen from the side. Wemby is too late to catch up to Steph, so Castle has to go all out to prevent this catch and shoot. Draymond, in the meantime, slips the screen. Wemby does turn around, but it's too late. Draymond has inside position, Jimmy with the pass, and now Draymond does have to finish through Cornet. Well done, Draymond. Spurs going with the simple pick and roll. Cornet setting a screen for De'Aaron Fox. GP2 is now behind Fox. Draymond tries to sit in the middle so that Fox can't pass it to Cornet for an easy layup, but close enough that Draymond can still contest Fox and forces the miss. But Fox is so quick, he gets this nice putback. This is a low-key funny sequence. Pajemski has gotten a play signal from Kerr, and I can't quite tell whether he's saying they should rerun that same play they just ran, or if they should run the play that's signaled with a twirl, which is the Buddy Hield play we looked at last video. So whatever the play call was, the Warriors are not on the same page. And here's Steve Kerr, and he signals with his hands, just bring it in, bring it in. So Steph throws it to Jimmy, and then Steve Kerr and Steph here starts orchestrating. Okay, Brandon, I want you to clear out. But while this psychodrama is all unfolding, Wemby is giving Jimmy Butler 10 feet of space, and Jimmy just goes YOLO and chucks it in for the biggest shot of the game.
Now with 10. 4-point lead in the ball. Butler three. Oh, Jimmy! You want to dare me to shoot it? I've made 5 threes tonight.
Fox says, sure, we're just going to do the same pick and roll we just did. Not a bad move because Pajemski is the one who has to pick up the big. Warriors are on their funny hybrid zone, which looks like a 1-3-1 sometimes and looks like a 2-3 other times. First read is Castle sees that Cornet is cutting down the middle, and that is bringing Steph in. That means that Steph's man, Vassell, is open in the corner. If Castle can just skip a pass through. Surprise, Steph was baiting him this whole way, and poor Castle is the very picture of a Rodin sculpture called That's What I Get for Trying to Pass. Next time I'll just ISO. This is just a good old-fashioned Steph Draymond pick and roll. Castle's on Steph now. Cornet is showing and containing 2 Saja boys in his face, and Steph says, I don't want to be your soda pop, and he hits Draymond with a quick little pocket pass. This usually means Draymond attacks the basket, but Draymond swivels around, gets it right back to Steph. Vassell does not give up and forces his miss, but Jimmy Butler with a huge offensive rebound. Instant pass to GP2, but he sees Wemby and suddenly feels fear, and it's a big reset. The Warriors trying to figure out how to improvise this. Draymond signals. This looks like it's going to be a pin and screen for Steph. GP2, look at how gamely he's doing this. He's screening Wembenyama. GP2 gets 2 for the price of 1. But he can't hold them back forever. Wemby breaks through. Vassell breaks through. Just when the boys are reunited with their little soda pop, GP2 slips the screen perfectly, and he comes through with a beautiful leaning finish. Great comeback win for the Warriors on the second night of a back-to-back road trip. Let's end with our traditional celebration audit. We know Draymond is fated to make this nice layup, so let's go straight to the bench. As it goes through, we see the bench immediately splits into 2 factions. The first is represented by Trayce Jackson-Davis, showing the Rosie the Riveter single bicep action. Guy Santos is flexing arms out, kind of the beginnings of an Incredible Hulk pose. Another vote in the strength caucus. Jackson Rowe in the back here, also Rosie the Riveter bicep. That's 3 votes for strength. Here's someone in an opposing faction, Pat Spencer. He's showing the back of the hand, which emphasizes the scooping nature of Draymond's nice finish. So he's on Team Scoop. And Buddy, he's kind of doing a finger dip, which As usual, let's call him an independent thinker, but he's definitely not in the Strength Caucus. And then finally, Quinton Post, the deciding vote. That is a strong-looking Rosie the Riveter, and that is going to settle it. The Strength Caucus wins by 4-2 vote. Hang on, folks. We have a reorganization of the government. Quinton Post to join Team Scoop, and this turnabout is going to cause a deadlocked government, and we are going to have to hold another election next game. Oh well, that's just the downside of parliamentary government.